Guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, you're welcome. My name is CCMA. I'm a Nigerian food and lifestyle blogger, and today we're going to be talking about Nigerian superstitions. So I was just doing my makeup. I just finished doing my makeup, and then my palm was itching. So I said to myself, "This is why my palm is itching. That means money is coming." And as I said that, something said to me, let me see, why are you so superstitious like this? Like, that's a superstition. And that is like a Nigerian superstition. I don't know where you're watching from or what country you're from, but do you guys have superstitions? Let me tell you some of my favorite Nigerian superstitions. If you're not subscribed to my channel, now would be a good time to do so. So just press that subscribe button. It's really easy and it's absolutely free. So subscribe so that you get more videos from me. Some of these superstitions were from, I don't know, they were just things you heard about when we were growing up, and I just used to hear about it. I didn't know how true they were. And number one was itchy palm. The thing about itchy palm is, if your palm is itching you, it means money is coming. And anytime my palm is itching, I'm always very happy because I'm like, money is coming, 30 billion for the account. I don't know how true that is because I've never really observed to check if it is really true. Another superstition is, and this one I experienced it when I went to a salon. So I went there and I crossed this woman's leg, and she was like, "Go, pass my leg back." And I had to walk past her again, like crossed over her leg. And she was like, "Don't you know that if you cross somebody, that person is going to lose that body part?" And I'm like, I don't understand, really. Like, you're going to, if they cross over your leg, then you're probably going to lose your legs. I don't know how true that is. That is a superstition. That same, with that same scenario, if there is a pregnant woman and you cross over her, then her child is going to look like you. When I was pregnant, I was trying to look for five boys and five girls come across over my leg. That's just a superstition. I don't think it really works. When I was growing up, sometimes we don't have water in our house. We will have to go and fetch from another compound. But there's one superstition I heard concerning that. Like, if you go out in the night to fetch water, evil spirits are going to slap you, and you don't want that. So I'm using a mirror here, and I have never broken a mirror in my, well, I've broken a mirror by, do you know what? That superstition does not work. I've broken a mirror, but that was by error. Like, I carried it in my bag and then I sat on my back, so the mirror broke. But the superstition concerning broken mirrors is, if you break a mirror, you will have bad luck for the next 7 years. And I don't think that has applied to me, so that's obviously a superstition. I believe this superstition, it was my uncle that told me when I was young. So it was young. When I was younger, because I'm still a young babe. So when I was younger, my uncle told me to stop whistling at night. I like to whistle, and in fact, that was the reason I stopped whistling. I was whistling at night, and my uncle told me, if you whistle at night, evil spirits will come and pursue you. Spirits will come and pursue you. And since then, I stopped. And then I've watched a couple of movies where they say don't whistle at night. So I just decided, don't whistle at night, don't whistle at day. In fact, stop whistling. Now, this next superstition is one that I think about every day. In fact, I thought about it this morning, and that is kind of what inspired the video before my itchy palms started. And it is with wall geckos. There's this big grandma wall gecko in my house. And if you don't know what wall geckos are, they're like lizards, but they're a bit transparent, and they can be very annoying. Like, if there's one in my room, I'm trying to cross the door, and that wall gecko is just sitting right on top, and I'm so scared. Sometimes I don't move because the wall gecko is there. But the superstition with that one is, if you kill a wall gecko, the house is going to collapse. I don't think that's true, but I don't like killing wall geckos, and I don't know how to chase them out of the house. If you have a solution, please let me know, because there was one time when I was probably a teenager, I killed a wall gecko, and it was the most disgusting thing ever. Like, I hit it and the tail cut off, and the tail was still dancing like 20 minutes later, and the head was somewhere, and it was so scary. So since then, I don't kill wall geckos. But the superstition behind that is, if you kill it, the wall or the house will collapse, because they call wall geckos omonele. So that's why people don't kill them, and they believe like wall geckos belong in the house. This next superstition, I feel like, now that I'm telling you guys all these things, I feel like I am a bit superstitious, because If I'm going out and I hit my foot against a stone, let's say my right foot, I start to panic. But the superstition behind that one is if you're going out and you hit your left foot against a stone, that means you're going to have bad luck where you're going. Just turn around and go back home. Like, that's a very, very bad omen. But that's a superstition because sometimes you can just be walking and you're careless and you hit your foot against a stone. But that's happened to me so many times, and I'm not going to lie, the thought crossed my mind, should I just turn around and be going back home? I don't know if it actually works. So let me know, have you hit your foot against a stone and then the rest of that day was just horrible? Tell me. So there's a reason I don't like owls. Well, I didn't used to like it. I started watching Discovery Natural, and one of her daughters likes owls, and that's the only time I started liking it. But typically I do not like owls because I think I saw a movie where the owl's neck can go 360 degrees, and then the superstition behind that is that I heard if you can hear an owl hooting in the background like you're going out, then that's just sign of bad luck. Seriously, somebody is going to die. That is the superstition. Somebody in that house is going to die. So when we're younger, people will be like, oh, an owl is hooting, and everybody begins to panic, and I did not understand why, but it's just a superstition. I grew up in Delta State, in case you're curious, in Warri. So people will just generally say that. I'm sure they say that in other parts of Nigeria. So they just say if an owl is hooting on the tree or on the house, everybody will just go and start praying because they feel like somebody in the house is going to die. Have you ever seen a black cat before? The first time I saw a black cat was when I was in the UK and I was going to school one day, and I just came out of my house and this black cat just walks across. See, the thing freaked me out because I was like, hey, my superstitious mind went to bad luck. I want people meeting gets me. The people from my village, they don't catch me. They know where I'm staying. Why am I so superstitious? Like, I was freaking out that day because I was like, wow, I just came out and a black cat. Where's that black cat coming from? Who owns this black cat? Why in front of me? I was panicking, but I covered myself with the blood of Jesus and I still went to school and nothing happened. So praise the Lord. It is a superstition. Another superstition, and of course all this comes from my childhood, is if you go to the market and then you pat your legs and you look under your legs, you're going to see a witch. Seriously. But I never did it, but it is something I used to hear, like just go to the market, open your legs and look under, you're going to see witches. Another interesting superstition is if you hit a guy with a broom, he's going to be impotent for life. There's no solution, but the only solution is if the guy takes that broom and hits the person back 7 times. I don't know if that's true. Have you been hit by a broom before, or brooms, and you're impotent? I don't know, but that's something I've always heard. Don't hit a guy with a broom. Another superstitious belief I know of is don't eat in the dark. Like, if everywhere is dark, there's no light, and you are eating, spirits will come and eat with you. And if spirits eat with you, what happens? You die. That is scary. But that's a superstition. There was this interesting one as kids we used to say, when it's raining and then the sun is shining, we will be like, lion they born or elephant they born, meaning an elephant is giving birth or a lion is giving birth, which is why it's raining and the sun is shining. I know that as an adult, now I know that's a superstition, but as a child, it used to excite me so much because I'll be like, wow, somewhere in the world, a lion is giving birth or an elephant is giving birth. Oh, there's this really interesting one, and I remember that one during Christmas, and it says, if you put a duck in a bucket, like if you put it in a bucket, it's going to turn into a snake. Did that ever work? Because I never ever tried it. So this next superstition is regarding pregnancy. When I was pregnant, I heard a lot of things, and I was working in an office, and there was a day I was about to go to the market, and my colleague, she looked at me and she was like, do you have pin on your shirt? I'm like, pin? Why would I have pin on my shirt? She's like, better put safety pin on your shirt, because if you go to the market, or put a stone, if you go to the market without doing that, they are going to change the gender of your baby. I was like, Another superstition regarding pregnancy was a pregnant woman should never go out midday, when the sun is blazing hot, because if you go out at that time, evil spirits are walking about and they're going to possess your child. So seriously, when I was in that office, people used to tell me so many crazy things, and he used to just They mess with my mind. It just messes with your mentality, and I'm like, somebody cannot go out again. Because as you are going out, they're telling you, and they're telling you like it's a fact. Like, let me see. We love you. Don't go out there. The sun is shining. You and your big pregnancy. Do not go outside under the sun. If not, spirits are going to possess your child. Scary stuff. So this last superstition I heard of when I was little. You know when you commit crime and your parents are prepared to flog the living daylights out of you. I heard before your parents come, pluck out your eyelash, and when they come back, put that eyelash in your parents' shoe. They will forget the crime you committed. Obviously, that never worked because I'm sure the day I tried it, I got the worst beating of my life. So I used to do it because you just hear things as kids, and I was like, so if I pluck this eyelash and I put it in daddy's shoe, he's not going to remember. But na lie, he no go work. So these are all the superstitions I know. If there are any more, please leave it in the comment section. Let's have fun with this video. Tell me the superstitions you know about from your childhood, from your country, from your state, from your culture, from your religion. I just want to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've been watching and you've not subscribed, please subscribe. If not, I'm going to create a superstition for this subscription now. So please click that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.